Right, so we've got a white-tailed bumblebee hive in that insulation there. So what we're going to do is just going to remove the top layer of the insulation, and then we're going to actually put a net over where they are. The reason being is they're too big to get through the net. As you can see, there's one just crawling along the board there, and then we'll remove them. Unfortunately, I'm in the loft, it's extremely hot. Oh, there you go, there's a white-tailed bumblebee flying by the light there. So we'll crack on, get them out. Right, so we got white-tailed bumblebees. They're actually underneath here, so we're going to have to remove them. The only way you can do it is to fold back the insulation. They'll be actually in the insulation, so as soon as I fold back the top layer of the insulation, they'll get really active. What I want to do is put that net straight over it to keep them all locked into place, cut the insulation, and then put that straight into a black bag. Zip tie the black bag up, and then what we'll do is we'll go, you know, out into the country somewhere, find a nice bush, and put the insulation and the bees straight into a bush, so they're all saved. Right, here we go. Right. And there we go, we've got the hive exposed. Let me just shine a bit more light onto this side so you can see it. There it all is in there. Obviously they're all getting a bit excited now, so I just need to cut it all out. What you'll see is like something that looks like a syrupy, almost like a seashell type structure, which is it's extremely interesting, to be honest. So let's just move this insulation back a bit more, make sure we've got everything. There we go. I'll put the light there, so we've got a bit more light shining down onto where we are working. And let's see where we've got the little guys. There we go, all in there. Right, so we're just going to put that over the actual area we're going to cut. We're going to cut that, remove it, and then put that in a black bag. So let me get rid of this a bit, and you'll see the hive. So there's the hive there exposed. And now put the net over that so it's all in place. So I don't want them going anywhere too far. As you can see, the bees are all trapped underneath, or the majority of the bees are all trapped underneath that net. As you can see them moving around. There's quite a few, I mean there's about what, half a dozen flying around separately, but we're going to definitely get the majority of them in here today, so that's a real good sign. So there you go, nest has all been removed. As you can see, there's one or two bees flying around that I haven't been able to capture, but as you can see, it was quite a large one actually. You can see that stain on there on the bottom, that's all the honey that's come from when they produced their hive. As you can see, I mentioned it was almost like a shell, and that's it. See the way the larvae's inside this shell, and then them shells are all stuck together to create their hive. Really interesting, completely different from honeybees, because honeybees create the comb, but that there is all the beeswax and honey that they use. Absolutely excellent. So you'll be able to hear the noise if I just turn the camera around. The actual noise is coming from the bag there where all the bees are in. So we've caught quite a few, so a good old day. So we've just come down from the loft, and as you can see, I had the bee suit on. My god, it was warm up there. I was only up there for about 40 minutes, but wow, the amount of water that just come out of me. And what we've got in there, if I get nice and close, you'll be able to hear them. So they were the white-tailed bumblebees. So there's a big piece of insulation and their nest is right in the middle of it. Unfortunately, you can't take them to beekeepers because beekeepers don't keep white-tailed bumblebees. So we're going to find a nice country road somewhere really quiet with a big thick bush, and then we're going to insert that into the bush, and they all survive then. So there you go, another good result, and some more bees have been saved for society.